You notice that updates never happen when you're doing nothing? Never. The computer has all day. It could update while you're making coffee, while you're asleep, while you're mowing the lawn. No, it waits. It waits until you've been working for 4 straight hours and inspiration has finally arrived. Then we're ready to install updates. No, you're ready. I'm busy creating history. Remember when Windows introduced us to updates? That was the moment computers stopped asking for permission. Before that, your computer worked for you. Now your computer has boundaries. You're writing, everything is flowing. You finally figured out the perfect ending to your novel, or you're composing music and you've just written the greatest melody you'll ever create. Then the screen freezes, the mouse stops moving, your heart knows before your brain does. No, the screen goes black, and in that instant, you experience all 5 stages of grief. Denial. Maybe the monitor just blinked. Anger. No, no, no. Bargaining. Please. I promise I'll back everything up. Depression. I'll never remember what I wrote. Acceptance. I should have been a plumber. Then comes the most infuriating sentence in computing history. Updates are underway. Do not shut down your computer. Shut down my computer? My computer. I wasn't the one who just restarted it. You hijacked the machine. That's like a carjacker yelling, whatever you do, don't steal this vehicle. Then they give you that cheerful progress message and you're almost there. No, I was almost there, and the progress indicator is always lying. Working on updates, 35% complete. 10 minutes later, 36%. Really? What happened? Did one of the programmers stop for lunch? Technology always talks to you like it's doing you a favor. This update includes improvements. Does it? Because from where I'm sitting, it includes unemployment. And don't you love when they say, this won't take long? Those are the scariest words in technology. That's the computer equivalent of, this might sting a little. The worst part is the confidence. The computer never asks, it announces, we'll restart outside your active hours. Who decided my active hours? Apparently Microsoft knows my schedule better than I do, but it's not just computers anymore. Everything gets updates, apps, phones, televisions, cars. My refrigerator probably has a software team. Even policies get updates, schedules get updates, office procedures get updates. Nobody objects to improvements. We object to timing. Imagine if people behaved like software updates. You're in the middle of proposing marriage. Someone taps your shoulder. Quick policy update. The ceremony has been postponed while we improve the experience. Or you're eating dinner, your spouse stands up. Relationship update. Please do not continue this conversation while new features are installed. That's what drives us crazy, not the update, the interruption. I think computers secretly enjoy this. Somewhere inside, there's a little voice saying, he's almost done, perfect, hit him now. And after it's all finished, the computer comes back smiling. Welcome. Welcome. I've worked here for 15 years. You're the one who left. Then the final insult. Everything looks exactly the same. You waited 45 minutes, and the only visible difference is the icon moved 3 pixels to the left. That's the update. Some programmer in Seattle is celebrating. We nailed it! Meanwhile, I'm trying to remember the brilliant paragraph I wrote before my computer decided that its priorities outranked mine, because that's what updates really are. They're your computer looking you in the eye and saying, I know you're the user. But today, I'm management, so I thought I'd outsmart it. I actually came up with what I believed was a brilliant plan. I thought, I'll beat Windows at its own game, and instead of letting it interrupt my work, I'll start the update right before bed. Think about it, 8 hours while I'm asleep. That's free time, so I click, update now. I brush my teeth, go to bed, sleep like a baby, wake up refreshed, walk over to my computer thinking, this is it. Fresh operating system, fresh cup of coffee, maximum productivity. Instead, there's one lonely little window sitting in the middle of the screen, waiting for me. Apparently the computer had spent the entire night doing absolutely nothing. It was patiently waiting for my permission to continue. The message was something like, do you wish to proceed with the update? Really? That was your question? You couldn't have asked me that last night when I was standing right here? Then it gets even better. Underneath it says something wonderfully optimistic like, this update may take up to 8 hours. 8 hours? That was the whole reason I started it last night. We had a schedule. You missed the schedule. So I click yes, and then I spend the entire workday staring at a progress bar. My computer basically looked at me and said, oh, now you're in a hurry? Now seems like the perfect time. I've realized that's the fundamental difference between people and computers. People understand intent. Computers understand procedure. I thought I was saying, please update while I'm sleeping. The computer heard, at some point in the future, I'd like to begin discussing the possibility of an update. That's why every update feels personal. not because it's malicious, like because it has absolutely no understanding of timing. It doesn't know you're writing the next great American novel. It doesn't know you're composing your masterpiece. It doesn't know you're racing a deadline. It only knows one thing. I have version 14.7.3, and I really think you should have 14.7.4. It's never what they're doing, it's when they choose to do it. Tech has mastered AI, but not common courtesy.